Good evening, dear traders and my fellow investors, colleagues. A very warm welcome to another stream of ours. I welcome you behalf from the financial analyst team. So good to see you, and I'm very happy finally to meet you after a complete week. A new year is around the corner. On Olymptrade, there were, you know, a lot of tournaments has been taken in the recent times, and we are trying to improve the platform for you. So thank you very much for joining today's stream. My name is Akash Malhotra, and I'll be your financial analyst for today's live session. Welcome to the stream. As you know that once in every week we come and talk about the financial market, the depths of the financial market, what recently happened, and what were the various trading ideas on which we could have. So dear team, we are facing some sort of technical issues while taking this stream. I think while having this stream, the encoder failed for a moment or two, but we are back into the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dear traders, as I told you, my name is Akash Malhotra, and today we'll be talking about heat maps, in-depth, thorough market analysis we're gonna do, and we will trying to resolve what sort of trading ideas that we will gonna have to share it with you exclusively on today's stream. Welcome to the stream once again. So, dear traders, let me know how was your last week's performance and what's your plans for the new week. A lot of traders in the recent time, while I was having conversations with them, they were very happy that with the new year they have a very different trading goal, a very different trading setup, a psychological from a psychological point of view, they are coming up with more risk and reward part that they are feeling about. So money control or money management plays a pivotal role in everyone's trading journey, and this is what we are trying to do. We are trying to encourage ourselves to make a sustainable profit in the longer run. That is what we are all trying to do. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. We have very first comments. Mr. Shiva Kumar ji said, "Hi, good evening, Mr. Kumar. Welcome to the stream." Dear traders, we have seen in the recent times that the market has basically surpassed all the expectations that a lot of traders had in the recent time. I would love to show you my trading analytics based on it, and we're gonna see how the market basically impacted by the different analysis that we did. So let just check our trading history. There were some also recent trades that I've taken, but in the recent time I was able to make a generous amount of profit. If you remember in the last stream, I told you about there was a very good chances to open your position on the Bitcoin part, and Bitcoin started moving amazingly well according to our expectations. Once it has roses substantially, then there was a certain corrections happen. So Bitcoin, what it is trying to do, it is trying to break above this psychological level of 90,000. If you can see this, one, two, three levels, and it is unable to break this particular level. So let's start by observing the entire market analysis from the heat maps itself. So here, all you can see on my screen is red. That means on a huge margin the selling is on the continuation part on every cryptocurrency. So BTC amongst all the pair has a substantially higher edge compared to all the cryptocurrency pair. Bitcoin, in my opinion, has been surged down recently from the recent gain it was able to achieve on yesterday and started coming down by today. So 3.5% drop in the prices of Bitcoin has been recently seen because it was a psychological level that was able to reach, but it was unable to break above this level, and the people started selling their position. So not only the prices of Bitcoin started decreasing, but all the cryptocurrency, we may call it as Ethereum, Dogecoin, Solana, Binance Coin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, these all coins have been starting decreasing tremendously. If you look into the price variation in the form of day, we will be able to see the exact price movement. 3.5% fall down in the recent prices, but that will not be it. So when the market plumped down, Right now the price is hovering between two price levels. The first one is close to 90,000. The second level of support that we are seeing coming across would be 85,000. So the price for a buying opportunity, in case we want to buy in Bitcoin, so there will be one horizontal line so that I can show it to you, the support level here. This particular zone, we call it as buying zone. And because of this buying zone, the price is actually in between these price levels. So the one thing you will be able to see in my trading account, I have opened one pending order position near to the support level. So if in case the market plummets down, one trade will be automatically triggered around this price level, and I will be able to hold my position for the longer time. Second thing, because as it has fallen down incredibly in the recent time, 3.5%, the second level of support we can able to see around this price level. So from 86,000, the chances of market on the pulling side, that means on the buying side, would be a lot higher. So right now what we can do, we can buy ourselves close to 84-85%, $85,000 per BTC, and then we can take a stop loss close to this level. We call it as a resistance level around 90,000, because it tried multiple times to break above this level but unable to do so that effectively well. We have some more comments. I need one information. If you are paying taxes on your withdrawals, Olymptrade does not charge any taxes on your withdrawals. That's for sure. But in case you want to file, you are talking about the withdrawal amount that you receive in your bank account, whether you need to file a income tax on it, you need to reach out to your CA. He will be more than happy to guide you on this, Mr. Kumar. Mr. Seeker ji said, good evening, good evening, good evening, sir. Good evening to you too. Kashmir 592 ji said, why is my dashboard gone? Please, my money, no deposit. Why is my dashboard gone? I still didn't get your question, Mr. Kashmir. If you can help me to understand your question, I will be able to answer your question effectively well. Are you talking about deposit or withdrawal, Mr. Kashmir? Okay. We talked about Bitcoin. So what are the trading ideas that we're going to have? We have one more comments. Mr. Free Fire ji said, hi sir, good evening. Sir, good evening to the News Very stream. Thank you very much for joining. So we have considered a point on which which would be a good entry point if we talk from the Bitcoin perspective. Likewise, we have seen in the heat maps, every cryptocurrency is showing us in the form of red color, which is a suggestive indication that a lot of selling has been happening in the recent time. That includes Solana, BNB, XRP, Dogecoin. All those cryptocurrency are on the red side. So if we look into the platform specifically very closely, we'll type here BTC, or let's type cryptocurrencies, and here you will see a lot of cryptocurrency are on the red side. But the one good thing that we're gonna see, even though the price of Bitcoin has been dropped by 3%, not much, it doesn't have that much effect on the prices of Ethereum. I mean, it did drop, but it didn't drop that substantially high. Now in this situation, what we can do, we can take a very small stop loss. Let's open one trade with around 10x would be a good idea. Okay, sometimes what happens, because there is absolutely no confirmation or fluctuation in the market, we need to tap it multiple times so that our positions usually get fixed. Okay, so here will be our trade. So what we did, our stop loss as way below, and since we selected the 10 as a multiplier, this will make sure that our trade will not close even if the market topples down or fall down. So one level of support we can see around this price level is what Ethereum is having. We keep our stop loss close to 23% and will make sure that our take profit margin aligns with it. That means 1:2 ratio is what we're gonna follow. Panic plays official, sir fixed time पे भी trade करो ना. I wish, sir, I do take trades on fixed time trade, but today's session will be completely dedicated on the market analysis. In case you wish to know more about financial market and live trading on fixed time trade, you can switch to our special webinars conducted on Wednesday, Thursday. And these webinars will be conducted also in the Hindi language, so that it would be very effective for you in terms of understanding as well. So, right. So, what are the good trading ideas right now considering from these points? So, Bitcoin has a substantial chances of rising in the upcoming days, and it's basically equal to the prices of Ethereum. Ethereum also has a substantial chances of rising in the upcoming days. That's one thing for sure. Now, what would be the second trading idea if you look into the Forex market? Right now the market was completely on the stagnated part because it's a new year. Basically it will be like in 3 to 4 days it will be a new year, so the market prices are very stagnated. Even if we look into the prices of Nasdaq, uh, a small selling has been happening in the recent time, but not that great extent. But again, a sideways trend we can expect right now, not a sudden jump in the prices of assets. But Nasdaq, S&P 500 and Dow Jones, the price will be stagnated right now. What was intriguing in this entire week was the price variation in gold. So if you look into the futures market, one thing we have seen in the recent time, the jump was the prices of Brent. So if we try Brent in here, the price first of all dropped and then suddenly started rising. So the price basically went to $58 per barrel. So keep a very closer look on it. If you select the graph for a day, we know that for a fact that $58 or $56 per barrel will be a very good price to buy the prices of Brent. If we look into this one, 1, 2, 3 attempts, that means this would be a very good support for the prices of Brent to rise onwards. So yeah, a good prices to rise onwards, but it also based on the US crude oil inventory. Right now it is facing a little setback from the market, from the price level of $63 per barrel. So yes, there are good chances for the market to be on the correction side, but keep a closer look on it. The market on the very end days can be acting as a little dramatic and probably can cause a little variation in the market. Mr. Mohammad Imaji said, "Hi sir, how are you? I'm doing great." Mr. Imaji is one of my old clients. It's good to see you in the live stream. Mr. Bhagwat Asta ji said, "I'm trading. I am sorry I didn't get your question." Pradeep ji said, "Hi, good evening, Pradeep ji. Welcome to another stream." Welcome, dear traders, to our another stream. I hope you are having wonderful days. And yes, we are talking about the financial market for today. In the recent times, there were certain changes in the platform which were made. And let me assure you, in the next years, we have a lot of plans and there will be some substantial changes on the platform will be made in the upcoming days or in the new year. Let me know in the comment section what sort of feature are you basically waiting for the Olymptrade to add in these times. So because these updates probably will blow you away. Yeah. Okay. We talked about Brent, we talked about Nasdaq, Ethereum. What is happening? So you probably have heard about this. So Samsung decided to be, into the EV market industry. Now Samsung will try to create a new sector. We call it as electric vehicle sector. It is trying to re-enter, for which it has bought a gold mine on a lease basis, and they will be increasing the output of silver. As soon as the news was released in the public domain, the actual charging rate that the Samsung is thinking of, making a little development across silver, which can basically charge the battery close to 9 minutes, within 9 minutes. So because of this amazing breakdown, the stock prices of silver started rising like anything. Not only gold, but gold prices were soaring like anything. But if you look into the prices of silver, we have a huge variation in the recent price. So on 24th and 25th, the market was closed, and soon after when the market was open on 27, we can see there was a huge jump in the price of assets, and then some sort of correction happened. But again, there are good chances for the prices of silver to again be on the rising side, and that is the reason we have invested close to $100. We have put our buying position on the silver, and we are waiting for the silver prices to rise once again. That's one thing for sure. Second thing, because of these corrections, the prices of gold were also hampered. the prices of gold break above the all-time highest level 4,550. If you remember, dear traders, in the last conversation that we had, I told you every time when the price comes close to the level of psychological price, which are 4,500, 4,550, 4,450, 4,350, 4,300. These are all the examples on which the market basically push itself. So once, as soon as the price pushed close to 4,550, this was the very first time that it was able to touch this level. So investors were not that confident to move the price forward once again. So they started selling their position from this price onwards, and the price started correcting afterwards. Now there are 100 points difference the market recently has seen. The price went from 4,550 once again to 4,450, and if you can see, as soon as it closes to 4,450, the price has started buying once again. So from a future perspective, and since the Fed will be deciding the interest rate in the upcoming days, that means in the new year, I strongly believe that the prices of gold and silver will start soaring once again. So that means that's the reason why we are holding our positions on gold and silver for a longer time. Gold has been able to breach $1,600 profit for us. We are holding some positions on gold and Ethereum as well as silver. And in my opinion, silver has a good chances of rising once again. The best part is these guys are being offered close to a multiplier of 20. So this will help us to hold our position even for the longer time. There will be some assets which will be closed during Saturday, Sundays, and even during weekends. I mean, I'm talking about the New Year evening and 31st. So there will be some assets which will be closed, but on Olymptrade, you do not need to worry anything about at all, because you have been offered a wide variety of assets, and the OTC assets will be available at your disposal while taking a trade on. So what are the trading ideas for this week? Not many trading details will be released. No major economic news event has been released in this week. Considering these points, so that means right now the price market will be stagnated. All some sort of volatility you will be able to see in the OTC market. Silver, gold, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, all these assets, even if you look into the prices of Solana once again, because when the prices of Bitcoin will start rising, so it will definitely going to push the prices of Solana as well, right? So in my opinion, these assets have a good chances of rising. So all I want you to do is to pay a very close attention on these. We select an optimal value of stop loss and take profit. According to you, if you are able to generate a profit, just you can close your trade at that very interval. These are some of the trades which I have taken in the recent time. Even if I'll show you my demo account, I usually test my hypothesis on the demo account as well. And on my demo accounts, all the trades that I have taken are looking into the positive stream, and I'm still very hopeful that in the upcoming days, the value of gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum will be on the positive side. USD JPY was also down for some period of time. We can check that out. It was pushed a little price down, but then we opened our position with a very small value of multiplier close to 100. This basically helped us to hold our position for a little longer time. So yeah, in terms of economical news, cryptocurrency market has been down, but in the upcoming days, good chances of rising, because the variation in the Bitcoin will ultimately help all the cryptocurrencies to rise once again. Right now the corrections are happening. We will wait for the price to get stabilized for some period of time, and then we can hold our position on Bitcoin as well for the longer time. That's one thing for sure. Second thing, as I have told you, gold and silver prices will have a substantial chances of rising in the upcoming days. Even in the next year, we probably gonna see a good variation in the market. Second thing, crude oil prices were recently been dropped by 1.5 points, that means barrels, and now it is coming across $61 per barrel. Good chances of hitting it close to $65 per barrel. That also based on the fact that how much crude oil inventories are available in the US inventory column. If we look into economic calendar very specifically, since it is an end of an year, not many news releases will be there for this week. Let me know in the comment section what are your trading ideas, how you're gonna celebrate this year, the end of this year, and how we're gonna welcome the very new year. Everyone have going to the gym. That's the very first dream that the people have oftentimes. Like they start preparing for a gym in the very next year, but they are not able to be very attentive in that. It's just like trading. In trading, you have to have discipline, right? You cannot become a bodybuilder in a couple of days or a week. It takes time and for the learning and get to know how about the financial market works. That's exactly the same for all the traders. And your objective should be on the learning side, and as well as in the learning process, profitability will be something which is unavoidable if you know how the market dynamics work. December 31st, all the market will be closed, majority of the market will be closed. And on 1st of January, it will be a national holiday in most of the countries, not in India, but in most part of the country, and these data will definitely make the market close during the time. You can let me know in the comment section what are your trading plans for this week, and we will have a definite conversation about it. Even in fixed time trading, guys, you will have a subtle volatility in the market. Make sure you take the trade on the right time and close the trade at the right time as well. If you look into some of the trades that I've taken on Forex, I think there was this one trade which I closed on Bitcoin close to 12% 25% profit, 12% profit. And then on USD JPY, there was this one trade we have taken, but the market started correcting once we have entered the market. So we closed the trade, but if we could have held our position for a slightly elevated time, this again could have been a little better. Tron is one of the trades that I have taken in the on the recent time, and if you see in the prices has been increased tremendously. I wish we could have been holding this position yet. Even with this value of multiplier, our profitability would be like around 130%, close to 113% approximately. But yeah, these are the existing market conditions. Dear traders, if you wish to ask me any particular questions, this would be your time. Let me know in the comment section how do you feel about today's stream. Is there any situations on which you faced difficulties in trading? May it be regarding deposit or withdrawal, I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. Okay. Pradeep ji said not good forever. I'm very sorry to hear about that. Mr. Mini Stream ji said hi sir. Good evening. Good evening. Deepak ji, hello. Hello Deepak ji. Good evening sir. Mr. Mini Stream Metal said I need your help. Please let me know what are your issues. I will more than happy to help you. Koi hai India se? I'm from India, Deepak ji. Good to see you, sir. Withdrawal amount not received requested on 20th December. I would highly encourage you to reach out to our support team. Have a word with the team via chat, and they will be more than happy to answer your question, dear traders. Sometimes, whenever the new year comes along, there are like around 1 or 2% issues happens, but majority of these issues have been resolved within a stipulated period of time. If it has not been resolved, please reach out to the support team. They will be more than happy to answer all your doubts and questions. Mr. Minister Mantelji said, do you please trade on days or minute? I do take trades and fixed time trade and Forex. So it depends for how many days. If I want to hold my position, if I'll basically go ahead with a very higher amount of time, I usually switch my trading time from seconds, from minutes to like around a few hours. but not with a very shorter time. Very short period of time can create a little panic in the market, because of which the decisions we may gonna take during the time can hamper our positions in the market. So yeah, when you try to take the trade with a smaller amount, go ahead with fixed time trade. But if you are investing a bigger capital, just like that we have invested here, holding your position would be a good idea. Pradeep ji said Happy New Year in advance. Akash ji, Happy New Year to you too, and a very Happy New Year to all my traders, my fellow colleagues and investors. This new year may brings a lot of happiness in your life. Whatever goal you have selected, may they come with a lot of happiness. Your all struggles will be certainly fulfilled by your sheer commitment. So be committed to the dream and reach the destination that you have aimed for. Always aim higher. That being said, I wish you all the best for this new year. Stay blessed, stay profitable. If you like today's stream, subscribe to Olymptrade Practice, share it amongst your friends or your colleagues, so that we as a community will try to grow ourselves and again make each other profitable by sharing trading ideas. Deepak ji said withdrawal क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं? Yes, you can place a withdrawal request from your trading account. Mr. Mendes sir, please can get in touch with you. You can definitely, if you want to reach out to the financial analyst team, you can, if you have advanced or expert status, go and reach to help section and the support session. Request a call back from the financial analyst team, and we'll be more than happy to assist you in your trading journey. So thank you very much for staying ahead for today's session. It was lovely having conversation with you. I wish I could have more time to discuss. May this new year will be a lot happier than the existing one. I wish you all the best. Have a great day ahead. Good lighting trading, and my name is Akash Malhotra. I'll be signing off for today. Have a great day ahead, guys. Bye bye.